a few tips on what makes a candidate stand out. Actually, I think the first one is doing your research, right? So to Kathleen's point, understanding what is the job, understanding what the company is and what the value and mission of that company is. And then that way, when you're engaging with the recruiter, the conversation is really you doing most of the talking, right? It's the recruiter learning about what your skills are that are relevant to the job. It's learning about why you're interested in that job rather than the recruiter explaining to you the company, right? Because that's information you can find online. So highly recommend that you guys do your research if you have the opportunity to do so before a career fair, before a interview, right? That's going to go a really long way. The other tip that I think makes candidates stand out is knowing your why, right? So a job may sound great because, you know, all your peers are telling you it sounds great, or maybe it's a company you're really well known, right? But if you are not able to say your story, why you want to go into HR or marketing or finance, and what it is about your life experiences that make you a fit for that, it's going to be really hard for the company to see that you are someone that is passionate about the work. So knowing your why is extremely important. And then for the resume tip, I'm actually going to give a pretty simple one, but I think this also goes a long way. And I just think a lot of students don't think about, but being very clear about your graduation date and what degree you're graduating with, because a lot of companies that are hiring for internships and full-time need to know when it is you're matriculating out of school to be eligible for a job, right? So they need to know if you're a junior that can intern and be offered full-time at the end of the summer. So making sure you have your graduation date on your resume is extremely important. Otherwise, that alone can disqualify you as a candidate.
What I would say is if you are graduating from with an undergraduate degree, most likely you do not have that much experience in risk, retirement, and health unless you went to a specific school that had that type of risk management program. And so what we're really looking for, and primarily for summer internships for rising seniors, is students that have a passion, right? Students who've gotten different leadership positions throughout their high school and college years. And it doesn't have to be in the exact field of what Aon is looking for, but students who have demonstrated passion, demonstrated interest in learning, and to also echo Sarah's comment, I think it's important to make sure you do your research as respects the company that you are interviewing with. It's important for you to know as much about that company as possible, because that also demonstrates to the recruiter or the hiring manager that you've taken the initiative to understand what that company is about and understand what that company does.
Make sure to check out the My Career tab on the BC Navigator app, where you can track your career progress based on the amount of credits you've earned, stay updated on upcoming events from the Magner Center, and watch our videos for insight and advice on your career field.